We ain't had no elevator, so I had to take them steps. And it's strictly motivation when I'm staring at success. Leave that nigga with your money just to put him to the test.
Let's get the story of Spotemgotem snitching on YRM Mookey. Kodak Black laughs about it on live. Let's get it poppin'.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Florida rapper Spotemgotem snitching on his homeboy, Florida rapper YNI Mookey, and Kodak Black reacting to the news on live.
They say Spotemgotem on rap. I don't know better. Better ain't from my way. I don't know better. And little bro wanna be a rap. I said, we ain't seen the paperwork. Nigga heard it, like, I done heard a few people say that before. Like, you know, shit, man, I don't do nothing with
that nigga in there said what happened.
Shit, like, I don't tell him stuff.
February 21st, 2022, Kodak Black went live on Instagram.
Hey, nah, no cap. That nigga Spotemgotem got the coolest fucking wicks of all time,
rapper Spotemgotem later joined, to which fans began commenting he was
Kodak old ones was dope.
Kodak would read one of the comments out loud,
like his
laugh,
first,
and proceed to play it off by saying he doesn't know him and he isn't from round his way.
It was long as
he continued by stating it's Spotem's business and he hasn't seen the paperwork. But y'all already know how we're rocking on this channel, and if there's paperwork out there, I'm getting my hands on it. The Jacksonville Police Department have 3 units assigned to violence reduction, and the city deemed Florida's murder capital. There's the Violent Crimes Unit, the Gang Unit, and the Community Problem Response Unit that investigates crime patterns and provides investigative support to the other 2. Back in May of 2018, the CPI unit was working in the Zone 5 area of Moncrief Road and West 33rd Street due to the recent violent crime in the city's north side. While at the intersection of Wilson and 33rd, officers observed a white Hyundai matching the description of a stolen vehicle parked in the yard of a 2-story home. Officers were already familiar with the residents as they'd recovered a stolen vehicle from the same yard only 3.5 weeks before. Running the tag, officers confirmed the Hyundai was stolen and called in for additional units before making contact with the occupants of the residence. Officers made first contact with witnesses Jennifer Etheridge and Robin Colombo in apartment 1. Jennifer is the mother of Jacksonville rapper YNI Slugger T, while Robin is his grandmother and more famously known as Jerry Colombo's widow. Married into one of New York's original mafia families, she participated in the infamous McDonald's monopoly scheme and was one of 21 indicted by the FBI, later serving 18 months in a federal prison. Years later, the glamorous mafia lifestyle was nothing more than a distant memory, as she now resided in one of Jacksonville's deadliest and poorest neighborhoods. Officers knew from a previous interaction at the home that Jennifer was the registered tenant of apartment 2, but she
2 years, nigga, they gonna come and hit you and take it all from you on me.
Allowed Tyler Jackson, aka YNI Mookey, to live there alone. Both Jennifer and Robin advised they were unaware of any illegal activity on the property, stating the vehicle had been parked since the afternoon, and they were unaware if Mookey or anyone else was home in the lower apartment. Because Slugger's mom was the registered tenant of the second apartment, officers requested her consent to search the apartment, and she gave them permission. 3 officers knocked on the door and several minutes passed before 2 men inside came to the door. YNI Mookey exited the apartment followed by Nehemiah Harden, who's more commonly known as Jacksonville rapper Spotemgotem. Both men were detained as an officer conducted a search of the residence. In the bathroom, a 9mm Glock and 9mm Springfield XDS were found fully loaded, each equipped with an extended magazine and a round in the chamber. They were located inside of the toilet's water tank, along with a large bag containing smaller bags of marijuana that weighed out to just under 20 grams. In the rear bedroom, an empty 9mm magazine was recovered in a dresser drawer, along with a Florida ID belonging to Mookey.
Nigga, they had more
In the
money
living
and
room,
bullets
a
than
brown
they
bag
had
was
in
found
weed.
containing several 9mm live rounds, along with a plastic bag containing numerous blue pills and prescribed medications addressed to Spotemgotem. With the search of the apartment concluded, Mookey was read his Miranda rights and invoked his right to remain silent. Spotemgotem was then read his Miranda rights and provided the following statement. Spotem said he arrived at the house at 9 p.m., stating he was sleeping on the couch when the police lights shined through the window. At that time, Spotem said Mookey began pacing in the living room saying, "Dang, man, the crackers are here." Spotem asked Mookey why he was freaking out, and Spotem told officers Mookey just kept repeating, "Dang, man, dang, man." Spotem stated he then observed Mookey walk into his bedroom and then walked out with items in his hand and a t-shirt covering them. Officers asked Spotem if he had any guess to what Mookey was carrying in his t-shirt, and Spotem said, "A pole." An officer asked Spotem if he used the bathroom since he was at the residence, and Spotem said,
"Well, shit, if it's two guns in there, they gonna get both y'all for shit on me either way, shit."
He continued by saying the toilet worked properly, which made him believe there was nothing in the water tank of the toilet. Spotem then said Mookey was the only one to use the bathroom prior to police arriving.
Why he giving all
Spotem
this
stated
details?
the brown satchel bag in the living room was his, and when questioned about the blue
he was giving
pills
too
and
many details when he was talking about, he was pacing back and forth talking about the crackers. That was too much. Like, you didn't even have to say that. Oh, good.
bullets. Spotem said the bullets were his, but he doesn't know where the pills came from. An officer asked Spotem how he acquired the bullets, and Spotem stated he steals ammunition from Dick's Sporting Goods and sells them to jits on the street on a routine basis. Spotem asked Spotem how he acquired the bullets, and Spotem stated he steals ammunition from Dick's Sporting Goods and sells them to jits on the street on a routine basis. Spotem further stated many jits are asking for bullets because everyone's beefing. The stolen Hyundai parked in the yard was towed as Mookey was placed under arrest and charged with possession of a weapon by a delinquent and armed possession of marijuana with intent to sell. Because of statements made by Spotemgotem, like Spotem telling officers he assumed Mookey had a pole under the t-shirt, officers determined the weapons and marijuana belonged to Mookey, and because Spotem described using a working toilet earlier and stated Mookey was the last to use the bathroom, officers determined it was Mookey who attempted to conceal all items before exiting the apartment prior to the search. Because of these statements and the cooperation of Spotemgotem voluntarily talking to the police, Mookey went to jail and Spotem was free to leave uncharged.
Well, he ain't go to
Mookey would
jail.
spend the next 30
I thought the
days
pills
in
was in his name. That's what he said.
County Jail when his public defender filed a motion to release due to the failure of the state to file charges. An assistant state attorney filed a disposition notice the same day, declining to prosecute the defendant after reviewing the evidence, and both charges against Y&I Mookey were dropped. While Mookey was able to beat the case solely on the fact that the state failed to file charges within a timely manner, statements made by Spotem led to the arrest of Mookey and would have been used against him had this case made its way to trial. So while Kodak Black hasn't seen the paperwork,
shit like that be happening, bro. Niggas be getting lucky. Niggas be snitching as juveniles, all type of shit, bro. On me.
Y'all can send this video to the Super Gremlin and let him determine how he feels about Spotem's
niggas would be known rats out here and still be popping they shit, all type of shit, bro.
Statements to police. Since then, Mookey has addressed the situation.
I just want to know what 1090J got to say. Is he a rat or not? You know what I'm saying? Because my man made
terms, but that has little to do with the fact that Spotem snitched. Apparently, since then, Mookey from had this case made its way to trial. So while Kodak Black hasn't seen the paperwork for himself, y'all can send this video to the Super Gremlin and let him determine how he feels about Spotem's voluntary statements to police. Since then, Mookey has addressed the situation, and him and Spotem are on good terms, but that has little to do with the fact that Spotem snitched. Apparently, Mookey still talks to Ruthless Amp, who furiously snitched on Mookey, and Amp's cooperation led to Slugger's prison sentence. I even went live with Amp, who attempted to explain himself, But being allergic to the bullshit, I had to cut it short before I overdosed.
Bro, any
snitching.
nigga who wearing these many chains, bro, they playing dress up, bro. Like. That's not to hate, cause I ain't got no chains or nothing. I'm just saying, nigga. Everybody got fucking 1,000 chains on their neck playing dress up and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh God, though.
Hey, is this Anthony?
Yeah, this me, yeah.
This is Anthony? All right,
Yeah,
boom. So when you go on the Duval County
wait, stop right there. Stop right there. Look.
That nigga told it, bro.
This Anthony Hoskins signing a written consent to search his cell phone.
So look.
This Anthony Hoskins, right? This you, right?
Look, I'm gonna explain something to you. Look.
This all your paperwork, ain't it?
That nigga ain't saying nothing.
No, that's not my paperwork. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh,
right
that's
now.
a different
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So who is that?
So look. Right now, the police. Right now, the police up there getting sued. Right now for putting out fake paperwork. Jesus Christ.
That's 1090J.
Why is it fake paperwork?
Yes. My mama right now is suing them right now because they put out fake work.
Who is that?
Christ. I didn't never say none of that on God. I told them to put me same time. I told them to put me down for the same thing my brother said. My brother said he never said any of that right there. So all that right there is fake paperwork on Jesus Christ. That's why I called you like
So this that other nigga.
Yes, I am. Yes. Right now, on my dead homeboy Dank grave on 52, I am Mark Paru. Now Zopound, I really realize I know
that nigga said his mom is suing for his false paperwork.
Right now, I take y'all boys in the end of
Man, you a dog. You ain't no Mark Paru. Not only does Amp claim the paperwork is
That nigga said his mom is paying. That nigga said his mom is suing for his false paperwork. I doubt that, bro. I doubt that. And if she is, bro, why you can't sue, nigga? You ain't got the bag, nigga.
His mom is suing Duval County because of it, which doesn't even make sense because Amp himself would have to sue for defamation.
Yeah, so that's the nigga that, defamation. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That shit, yeah. So that's the other nigga that snitched on the wire and slugger nigga.
Amp still claims to be gang, but took down the two biggest names in YNI. If Mookey decides he wants to keep ratting in circle, that's on him. Slugger T's currently at the Northwest Florida Reception Center
So the Spotemgotem
with the release date of 2027, and Mookey is yet to be sentenced.
I'm here for this nigga.
Now, YouTube is a funny world, right? Because anytime you bring up snitching, people feel different ways. We had the white rapper from St. Pete, the girl ran up and buck 50'd him. He chased her down, pointing to police saying she caught me, right? He's a victim. He said, oh, I should have shot her later on live acting gangster. But in that moment, he snitched. And a lot of civilians are going to sympathize like, yo, if I got cut, I would have told too. That's cool. But when people say, yo, Jake, if you got cut, you would have told too. Don't do that. Because I did get cut in prison and didn't tell any fucking body. When you live a certain life, you abide by a certain set of rules.
Nah, I get
The majority of people in society don't abide by those rules. And a lot of people in that lifestyle still don't abide by
I feel like if you know who's snitching on you, like, even if you're not a street person at all, you know who telling on you, you know who stole from you, you know who did something, and you don't do nothing about it to that person, like, it's eye for an eye, bro. You feel me? Like, you should want to have some type of get back. You feel me? Like, something. Like, even if you not no street nigga, no gangster, no gang member, no none of that. You know what I'm saying? You should still have some type of...
Which is why we call them snitches.
You should still feel like you want your get
Amp
back.
is still to this day claiming he's gang. And a lot of people in that lifestyle still don't abide by those rules, which is why we call them snitches. Ruthless Amp is still to this day claiming he's gang, and he put two motherfuckers in YNI, the two biggest rappers, essentially in prison. Slugger
said my mom is
Mookie
fucking
hasn't been
suing, bro.
sentenced yet, so if he gets like 20 years of probation,
Said his
we
mom,
can't say Amp put
your
him in
mom was
prison.
probably cussing your ass out when you went to jail, nigga. Because you had her up there looking stupid,
Because he
nigga.
never went to prison. But y'all get what the fuck I'm trying to say. As far as Spotemgotem, did he snitch? Technically, 100%. He told them, look, I was asleep in here. He came out. I think he was
Nah, that
hiding.
nigga was, when he said the crackers are here, he didn't even have to say that. That was just like some extra, that's like some extra shit being brought up. That nigga snitched.
gun. He went in there. They found
That's
the
like,
guns in there.
like he voluntarily, you know what I'm saying?
And I mean, he even went
all of
as
that.
far as saying, yeah, those bullets are mine. I steal them from the store and I give them the jits. If y'all don't know what a jit is,
and then why he's saying all that extra shit, bro? And that's in paperwork for real, for real? I can't even believe he said that. I don't even know why he would say that. He must have really been spooked. Cause that only a fool, only a dummy would say that, bro. Like, damn, Spotemgotem.
Turn for a kid. I give kids bullets and sell them to them routinely because they're beefing with mad people. Now you can't come up with an excuse for Spotemgotem because he's been arrested before this incident. You know what I mean? You can't come up with an excuse for Spotemgotem because he's been arrested before this incident. You know what I mean? And if you're in the lifestyle, you understand how getting arrested works. You don't have to say anything. You have the right to remain silent.
They can't force you to say a word,
anything you say
bro.
can and will be used against you. You know what I mean? Like, everyone fucking knows that.
They're not gonna fucking shoot you in your fucking kneecap to get you to say a word, bro. Like, they're not gonna do that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You see your homeboy get arrested, they read him his rights, he doesn't want to talk to them, and then for you to be like, oh, fuck it, I'll talk, and you tell the whole fucking story?
No, me.
What do y'all call that? It's snitching. And now, years later, he's a gangster fucking rapper. You know what I mean? He's been shot down in Miami, leaving a recording studio.
They got all the features.
Whatever. And Kodak and Kodak's homie are laughing at him on live about him allegedly telling. They said they never saw the paperwork. Y'all said
nigga Kodak was on live with motherfucking Island Boys.
See the fucking paperwork.
Right after
credibility is everything
it.
in the hip hop world. Credibility is everything really anywhere. But people will sympathize with who they sympathize with. When it came to the Island Boys, how he told on his friend for having the gun, everyone's like, oh, he didn't snitch. His friend allegedly killed a little girl. That's a child killer. He deserves to be told on. I see where y'all coming from.
Yeah, I get that.
But the Island Boy didn't tell on him for killing the little girl.
Right.
He claimed he knew nothing about that. He told on him for having a gun and trying to give it to him.
Right.
I don't want that gun. He got the gun. He brought the gun.
Because he knew that gun was the one that was used, though. You know what I'm saying?
That gun. So him snitching had very little to do with getting revenge or whatever you want to call it for the little girl. It had a lot to do with he didn't want to catch a gun charge. And all that gangster shit the Island Boys have been talking for years has yet again shown to be false. So that's the same way I'm looking at a lot of
how I feel about that dude that was running from the cops, he should have manned up, you know what I'm saying, and say that was his gun, you know what I'm saying? He shouldn't, that ain't no partner shit, that ain't no real nigga shit, that ain't no you my brother type of shit, you know what I'm saying, on me.
These so-called gangster rappers that are even getting in shootings and shootouts.
But I feel like, hey, you really don't have to say nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't. I need a lawyer. You know me. If I get pulled over tomorrow, I'm with my peoples. Hey, we need a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. You know what I'm saying? Me. Well, not tomorrow. Like, cause everything I do where I'm at is legal. You know what I'm saying?
Because they're all telling the same way.
I'm out of state or something.
But hey, it's 1090 J. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me.
But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Until I put a name, if y'all made it to the end of this video and you bored, check out this video to the left. Or check out my music to the right. Just drop some new shit so y'all can run that up. But yeah, I'm gone on my mother kids.
We ain't had no elevator, so I had to take them steps. Snitching motivation while I'm staring at success. We that nigga with your money just to put him to the test.